by the CG.
Navi is smoked up. It's going to be Solo.
That's the one. Solo will take it for the team. CP will be killed. Ramses knows that there's no way they can turn that.
Just typical Solo.
It's I mean, that's the problem though for Navi. They're only getting Solo. They want to get something bigger. And they are looking to make an aggressive play here as they wrap around to VP's health. They know that they've got the numbers. Oh, the spike carapace though, turning up onto Crystallize with the sanity. They'll get him. Roger comes in with the epicenter altitude. The defensive Astral buying some time. Ramsey just popped the BKB, turns towards Roger. General will get out of there, but again, this is Navi trying to force some sort of a play. I mean, they get past you, but it costs them their carry's life. I mean, again, that was just beautiful setup. There was the spike carapace onto the Shikuchi with that sentry down, setting up the instant stun onto Crystallize. And there was no escape route for that Weaver then.
Yep. He is smoked up. It's going to be Solo.
That's the one. Solo will take it for the team. CP will be killed. Ramses knows that there's no way they can turn that.
Just typical Solo.
It's I mean, that's the problem though for Navi. They're only getting Solo. They want to get something bigger. And they are looking to make an aggressive play here as they wrap around to VP's health. They know that they've got the numbers. Oh, the spike carapace though, turning up onto Crystallize with the sanity. They'll get him. Roger comes in with the epicenter altitude. The defensive Astral buying some time. Ramsey just popped the BKB, turns towards Roger. General will get out of there, but again, this is Navi trying to force some sort of a play. I mean, they get past you, but it costs them their carry's life. I mean, again, that was just beautiful setup. There was the spike carapace onto the Shikuchi with that sentry down, setting up the instant stun onto Crystallize. And there was no escape route for that Weaver then.
Yeah, perfectly executed by Pasha there. Bottom now though, they're trying to get aggressive here on no one.
They need something big, Navi. This could be it. He's got that Hurricane Pike to jump himself back. They're actually going to turn towards a different target. They found Lil on the side. It's an easier one. No one's actually heading forward into the midst of this one. I mean, Navi, even though they have the numbers, they're scared. And understandably so. This OD is very, very large, and Ramses and no one quickly dispatch of Seneko. Left behind on the sidelines.
Yeah, VP's gonna.
I mean, sure, it doesn't really matter for the tier 1, but maybe that they could try for a tier 2 as well. They've got the glimpse. Again, Solo quick with the setup. The stun's there, holding back General. And when will this man stop making plays like this? I don't think anytime soon. Solo's Disruptor may become a thing that we don't get to enjoy that much more in this tournament if he continues to play as he is. This game is very scared of going against it. Bottom of the lane. Oh, there's the jump in. Stun, but Roger, he kind of has to back out. The glimpse back onto him. He's trying to get out of there. Ramses has been turned upon by Dendy, but now Ramses, he just pops the BKB and he chases down Dendy himself. He's forcing this TA back. They've got the Thunder Strike down. Dendy continuing to try and run himself away. The refraction's gone off. VP claim another life. Seneko turns with a quick Hex onto Solo, but they're not even going to kill Solo this time. Ramses just continues to chase him, grabs the double kill. And VP's power and aggression really coming together at a point where it seems that Navi are struggling to keep up with it. Crystallize, finds Solo. Now VP know where that man is. The General coming back in. Without the disruption, they need to back up. Ramses trying to keep himself alive with the life steal. He's got the Aegis. Asher turns. Find the stun onto Crystallize. In fact, with that mana burning. Just like on the mana, all the stick charges, allowing him just enough to Shikuchi away. So he'll get out, Roger. Held in place by the Astral. Lil, Ramses and Pasha ready to surround him. And they will burst him down. Roger gone as well.
That was like the key fight for Navi to try to win too, because the OD ported top to fight the Weaver. Weaver actually had to use BKB defensively to try to save himself versus no one. But that's a 4v4 kind of in a way for Navi. They tried to get an advantage, but missing out on General's damage.
5k leaders racking up quicker, and now they're looking for the high ground. There's the jump, no one is found. And Roger hiding in the tree line. Pasha comes in, perfect timing with the follow-up stun, and that's the Sanctuary down. Navi now 2 members down. Very few ways they can go about trying to hold this. There's no one feeling very confident.
It's getting pretty out of hand.
Oh, he's got to complete his Shiva's Guard as well. This is VP at their finest. They look towards Crystallize. He pops the BKB, looks towards Ramses, but Ramses with his own BKB and ult, heals back up to full, turns towards Dendy. There's the Nullifier, setting up for the glimpse back. They've got the control. Dendy's down, Sanity's Eclipse is dropped, and Dendy down for a full minute.
That was a fresh BKB delivered by Dendy too, and he just gets nullified and keeps on it.
I think at this point, Navi are going to rely on VP making some very heavy mistakes, but VP do not look like they turned up to make any sort of mistakes at all today. This sort of a performance. They'll get the full set of racks down bottom. Easy lane for VP to clean up.
And look at this, everyone's full man on the side of VP.
And they're ready to go back in. They are indeed. That aura from no one doing absolutely everything. They've got the lockdown onto the Weaver. He can't even Shikuchi away. Crystallize is gone. The supports do nothing. The cores do nothing of Navi now.
I think that might just be the game, to be honest. They're still like outer two towers, but it's looking like Navi just can't take fights into this VP lineup. They're everybody.
Sentry down. Be able to clean up these straps. Now Passion sees Roger, jumps in, Sanity's Eclipse is down, so is the Sanctuary. Roger's gone, no one moving across the sidelines. Dendy trying to hold him off, but at this stage, Dendy does not have the damage to cover the armor of Disodi with the Shiva's Guard. They have to glimpse back onto Seneko. Seneko goes for a shackle, but the Arcane Orb's already out. Seneko's down, Navi lose two. No one just blinking in aggressively. He knows he can. There's no way that Navi punished this to start. Will miss, so Dendy able to blink back. BKB popped by Crystallize. He'll look towards Ramses, but he's really doing no damage at all with the evasion from the butterfly. Ramses pretty much invincible, and no one's just moving in for the big kills. Their tap out is too much for Navi now. GG is called. Virtus.pro take game one, and what a treat it is to see VP when they play like this. No flaws at all. They had a plan, they pulled it off, and definitely the second half of that game looked like it was an absolute walk in the park.
Versus a Morphling. And the mid lane as well. Medusa free farming. So Navi, now the Justice teammate. Roger's starting to go bottom. He wants to try to help General out. Trying to make Ramsey go over aggressive here.
Getting a heavy static link though. I mean, Ramsey is going to take all the damage. General's trying to fight this, but there's a lot of right click on this Razor with the back of a solo locking them down the kinetic field. General's falling low and he's falling down. That's one down. And I mean, I guess you sort of see the intention from Navi there. They were hoping the battery cell would be enough, but that was a bit of wishful thinking that gets heavily punished, as you cannot make that sort of play against a safe lane Razor, especially when you don't know where the Disruptor is. If he's behind him, that's...
And they contest this. Not going to be easy with those fresh BKBs on the Morphin fighter.
Shot straight in onto the back lines. He's looking towards Pasha. Static Storm's down. The Cog's sort of splitting VP up, making it hard for Solo to get involved. He's already popped down the Static Storm, but BKB's there from Crystallize. Crystallize is fine. The Doom's down onto no one. He's still at full health though. They can't kill this Juicer. General is going to get taken down there by Ramses. Now the ult comes out. They'll back up, trying to kite no one. But overall, VP, they're certainly taking control of this team fight. Seneko will get chased down. They've got the glimpse back. Of course, Solo's there with the catch on to Dendy. VP find 3 heroes. Navi denied their Roshan. Pasha does indeed end up going down on that bottom lane. And Crystallize is pushing in, and he comes in alone, gets blown up.
Butterfly is going to be the big one for sure on that Morphling. And then Viper's items, I mean, he's going Halberd, but that doesn't really help his damage aspect. They're kind of, we were mentioning it from the start, it's a lot on the Morphling show this time around. Really good.
They've got their eyes on Solo.
Bye-bye.
Anytime that Disruptor's out and about, Crystallizing in town. Very, very simple kill for the mid lane. The setup here with the wards and the shackles. They're going in on the Omni Knight, and they're going to get it. Seneko with a quick heads-up play, and they're chasing for more. Jumping from Roger, 4-star, 4 from General. They're chasing down Ramses. And he get out of there. Looks like the backup from Lil.
Oh,
this range of this shackles, Seneko. Oh, it certainly has been the Seneko show, as it were, this game. Doing a lot. No one will turn around, look to take Seneko's life, and he will find it. Then he pops the BKB, the rest of Navi do get away, but look down bottom, Crystallizes there, and he gets himself the melee racks.
It was all a trap.
He's got to be a little careful. just go for the TP out.
Or Deucer raising Morphling. Butterfly finished up now. They have to itemize for that. Getting an MKB out next, probably on the Medusa is the goal. And I actually think no one has it already. Okay, he stole the Mask of Madness and he has finished up that MKB. Oh, a DD.
Oh, all right. He does indeed. He finds the catch. Doom's there straight away onto Pasha. They're trying to bring him away, but the chase down's there from Roger and General. They crouch him out, bring him down. They'll also get the touch onto Ramses. Quick blast from Crystallize takes him. No one comes. Oh, this DD! Oh, the DD! All the damage. They've got to run. They've got to hide. Navi have lost 2, maybe even more. No one chases down. They're way far away on Crystallize. Crystallize, but Navi did lose 3 there. That double damage rune doing a heck of a lot there for VP.
Base DD rune.
Oh. I mean, stuck around a little too long in general. Does he really want to try for this? He's got the rocket flare, going for the hook shot, canceling the TP, but do they have the damage? He's popped back, they got the Doom after this, and this is perfect for Navi. They're going to be able to bring down no one. Rapier hits the deck. Oh boy.
Now. And Pasha.
That kill there. And now the buyback comes out for no one. They have to throw everything back at this. The Lotus Orb keeping the Omni safe. Solo gets taken down though. Ramses has the Hex on General. They have to be so careful how they poke and prod at Navi with Crystallize having that Rapier. Look towards Ramses, pop the Lincolns, but I mean that catch from General.
That was such a good bait play by Roger. He's like
this sort of full base defense mode.
Yep. Crystallize jumps in, he's looking for the Rex. Oh.
That's an Aegis thing. Can they kill him a second time though? That's the question. They don't have Ramses with a lockdown. Static Storm's there. They've got the control as well with the kinetic field. They'll get no one into the Mystic, but with these double rapiers, they're bringing them down low. Crystallize still alive for the time being. The Stone Gaze has affected him way forward. He wants to take the Rex. He does get it, but he will almost certainly pay with his life. As he falls, so does Roger on the Doom. He's down for 110 seconds. But they do get the Rex. So that's the third Rapier. VP now have control of all 3 Rapiers.
Yep.
It's turning into one of those games, ladies and gentlemen.
It is indeed. Ramses picks it up this time.
All right.
So Disruptor now has
not enough damage. Ramses forces himself out. Put up by the Soul Rip. Come in. Cleaning out the creeps. Fortification will be popped by Navi, and at the least, as you say, they do manage to protect the buyback on wall. Crystallize does not need to buy back for this defense. They find the Hex onto Ramses. TP coming through as they bring no one in with the upgraded bots. Oh! That's going to be General down. He has to buy back. Seneko goes sceptering him, trying to back away. No one just heads forward, pushing Navi back. Can they really stop this push as the triple Rapier effort that VP can put together? The GA comes through, but still, that's Undying down once. He has that Undying talent. He's going to be back for round 2. They've opened up onto Ramses. Ramses falling low. Can they finish off this race? They can. Razor's down. Now Dendi turns towards Medusa, but the Stone Gaze comes through. No one shot forward. He's been disarmed. Dendi, he got the Heaven's Halberd off in time, but it might not matter. Dendi and Seneko having to keep their distance. Mass buybacks coming out from VP, but this could be a dieback. They have the shackles. Crystallizes there with the damage. It's a dieback from Ramses. He's come straight back in and he's immediately out. The lockdown's there from the Shaman. The follow-through damage more than enough from the Morphling. And now they're without a Razor. For 2 minutes nearly.
VP were trying to go all in there. They started hitting the tier 4s. They took out one of them.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
VP smoked up. They're looking to try to catch him off guard here. Solo does have the Aghanims, as we mentioned previously.
Navi on the high ground, they put the vision onto Roger. Glimpse him back in the field, but General's there immediately with a hook shot on the side of it. Repels out to Ramses.
The Doom's a big target.
Away. Look at this base though. Seneco's already gone in with the double. He's laid them down. There's no fortification.
God, look at the damage.
There's no fortification. He's going to be game over. Navi push it to a game 3. Oh, he just walks in, drops the wards, and
that's got to be a stressful game for both sides. This game went. Point. They had a decent advantage. Yeah, we got bottom. They're looking to pressure Ramses here.
Diving in. Are there any TPs? So that's the question. Doesn't look like it at the moment. Solo's there. Oh, they have got Pasha, of course. Comes in with the teleport. They've got their eyes on Snake on the side of it. Snake is going to be first to fall. General falling. Again, these Sprouts blocking him off, making sure that he's stuck within range of the tower. And that will be 3 kills for VP. Navi cannot afford to continue to make these sort of plays. They're diving in behind towers, and VP more than able to react. Having Lil slither quickly into place, Pasha globally move themselves onto it. Should be not even needing the Serpent Wars for this one. Bottom lane, Ramses go in onto the Luna. They've got the silence. Ramses trying to turn and fight back. He knows that there's no escape. He's very far out, very alone. He'll get taken down. He's still trying to fight though. Get some sort of a trade. They've got their eyes on Roger. Roger trying to flap himself over the high ground. He will not make it. Crystallize actually catches out no one on the side of him with the Phantasm. Pulls him apart. Lil trying to fight this. You can't afford to do so. The Winter's Gust coming out on the wrong target. It's a double. It's a triple kill for Crystallize. He just gets it handed to himself there. Start the fight.
Uh-oh. TP.
They're without the two supports. They're left behind on the side. The Winters get us down. More than just a bit of a slowdown for Rogers. Roger will survive. No one with a stun. Is he going to find it? They do get the silence onto the Weaver. Can they bring General down in time? They can't. He gets the chance for the time lapse. Eclipse does come through though, and it's doing a hell of a lot. Ramses claims the life of General. Was able to pop the edges of Crystallize, but Crystallize, he's ready to go to work. The Cold Embrace saves there though for Solo. He can't finish up Ramses. Crystallize, he's surrounded by 4. They'll take his Aegis and they'll take his life as well. No one has the bug on him. They get it off in time. No one stays alive. And Navi losing a very painful team fight for themselves there. Beautiful entrance from Ramses with the Eclipse, just shredding Navi at that position.
The damage from the Freak, no glyph available. And now it's actually double siege wave as well, so they've got that extra.
Oh no, Crystallize, he comes forward and instantly gets stunned and silenced. He's gone! He doesn't have buyback! Crystallize, after such a brilliant game 2, he's struggled here in game 3 multiple times. The CK just gets taken out of the fight. General time lapses into a stun. It's all falling apart. This top Rax has gone. GG is called. Navi just crumbled in game 3 as VP, they had enough. They turned it up. They picked the pushes. They had this Luna. They had this Nature's Prophet lineup. The start didn't look too bad for Navi. It looked like they had a great chance. That brilliant triple kill for Crystallize. But since that triple kill,